What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on PrizePicks. PrizePicks, if you guys are already on it, you guys are missing out. It's my favorite website and app. Go take a look. The link is in my description, and make sure you guys use code DOMG. When you guys go ahead and sign up, they match your first deposit 100% up to $100. So, yeah, highly recommend joining, man. So you guys can win up to 10 times your money. So, yeah, pretty awesome deal. They also have flex plays, if you guys don't know. Pretty awesome. You guys don't have to hit every single play that you guys make. So if you go like if you hit 2 out of your 3 plays or whatever, you still win. You still come out profitable. So pretty sweet deal over on PrizePicks. But yeah, definitely use code DOMG. A bunch of you guys use my code, and I seriously do appreciate it. But let's go ahead and talk about these here. Yesterday was a really light day, and we went 1-1, so not anything too great, obviously. So definitely played a lot lighter yesterday. But a lot of stuff got bumped and all that yesterday too. So I got 3 for you guys today, but it's definitely a lighter day for me. Playing a little bit lighter than I usually do, not playing the full amount of units. So I will say that because it's only an 8-game slate, and it's just kind of ugly, man. Not the biggest fan of this slate at all. So we'll go ahead and take a look, though, because I think there's still a value on these 3 plays right here. So go ahead and give them out for you guys. Also, give me a follow on Twitter, DOMG Props. Just go ahead and look that up on Twitter. It's also in my description if you guys are interested in joining that. And then finally, the Patreon. If you guys are interested in joining that, you guys can get all the plays. That's in the description as well. So if you guys are interested in joining that, I recommend not waiting to join. If you guys want to join right now. So that way you guys can get it for the rest of the month. But that's also in the description as well. So we've been pretty good over there for sure. So yeah, that's going to do it though for the intro. Like the video and subscribe as well. So turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss an upload. But let's go and hop in. We'll talk about these 3 pitching props here. Let's start with the earliest game today. It's going to be Patrick Sandoval under 17.5 pitching outs. So I like him under 17.5 pitching outs here. So yeah, this game's at 210 today. So it is an earlier game. The other ones are for the later games, but I do like him under 17.5 pitching outs here. So if you take more of a look into this prop, he has a 30% hit rate between this season and last season. 30%. 4 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10 games. And the White Sox have the best WRC plus against left-handed pitchers so far this season, and I think they were ranked 4th last season. So they've been consistently a very, very tough team, a very, very good offense, and he's also pitching on the road. The White Sox are favored, and it's a 7.5 run over/under. All of this looks great. All good signs here for the Patrick Sandoval under on his pitching outs here. So if you take a look more into this prop here, you can take a look and see that he did go over this here. If you guys don't know how pitching outs works, it's pretty simple. If a player pitches 5 innings, there's obviously 3 outs in an inning. And then you just multiply that by the innings pitched. So if he pitches 5 innings, times that by 3 because there's 3 outs in an inning, and you get 15 pitching outs. So we want to stay under 17.5. So we need him to pitch 5.2 innings or less in order for this to hit. So take a look at what he's done here. So he did go over against Cleveland, but he had a spectacular pitching day, man. If you take a look here, only allowed 2 hits, no runs, and 9 strikeouts against Cleveland, which was a very, very good performance. But he was at home, and it was against Cleveland, not the best offense to left-handed pitchers in Cleveland. So I'm liking the spot here, though. If you take a look, 4 innings pitched, 4.2, 5.2, 8.277. He went on a pretty good streak right here. Hopefully he doesn't go on another one of those. But he does have a tough matchup today. So you take a look at what the White Sox have been allowing pitching-wise. Like the Lorenzen dude, he went insane. We took him under 4.5 strikeouts. He pitched 8.1 innings and had 2 strikeouts. It was such a weird day yesterday. It seriously was. He pitched friggin' amazing. That friggin' shocked me. But Jose Suarez, 4, 3. And then Keller had 7, 6 for Greinke, 6 for Daniel Lynch. You take a look at all these. So the White Sox have actually been allowing pitchers to go, pretty far into innings. But it just kind of depends on how long the Angels want to stretch them out for. You can take a look at what they did for Suarez and Herget. Not really. They didn't really stretch him out. But Lorenzen just didn't have his pitch count ran up at all. So they kept him in. I think he only threw like 90 pitches in 8.1 innings yesterday. So I'm looking at the spot here for Patrick Sandoval under, but I will say this is my least favorite of these 3. I will say Patrick Sandoval. Moving on is a strikeout prop here. I like Ross Stripling over 3.5 strikeouts. This one has a ton of value. It's a -172 at the time of this recording. That's huge on a site like PrizePicks. So 3.5 strikeouts. I like him on the over right there, because there's just so much value right here in this play. -172. So he's 70% between this season and last season when he throws 60-plus pitches. And he's 7 out of 10 in his last 10 games in those games. And he's also 2 for 2 versus the Yankees last season. So a lot of good looks right here. Again, 70% when throwing 60-plus pitches, which he should hopefully be doing today because he was a reliever slash closer a little bit last season, but it is a home game here. And, you know, the over-under is a little bit high here at 8.5. The Yankees are favored, so, you know, these two things, not exactly a good look here. We want a little bit of a lower over-under with the Blue Jays favored, but I do think this is still a good spot here. So take a look at his game log here and see what he has done for strikeouts. You can see, but we want to go ahead and take a look at starting. So when in games where he's starting, you can take a look. So now he's starting in all these games. This is what his pitching log looks like here, strikeout-wise. So he hit in this game. He did not hit in these three. Hit in that one. Missed. Hit. Missed. Hit. Missed. Hit. So 70% though, man. 70% when throwing 60-plus pitches. So, I mean, this game he did start only through 2 innings. I don't really know what happened in this game. I think it was just because it was the last game of the season, right? That's why only threw 2 innings. So, like that one, you kind of have to like exclude that, man. I mean, he played good in this too. No strikeouts, but I like the spot here though for sure for Ross Stripling here. Hopefully, he doesn't have one of these games where he allows 6 runs and only gets 1 out. So that would kind of suck. But I'm liking the spot here for Ross Stripling here against the Yankees. So. Moving on, though, this is my favorite of the day. I think it's actually a pretty popular play. We were talking about in the Discord earlier today. You guys enjoying that as well. The link is in my description. But Chris Bassitt here, I like him over 5.5 strikeouts. This is a very, very popular play right now for MLB, and I'm liking it as well. So I like it for sure here. So Bassitt here, over 5.5 Ks. Let's take a look at this here. So this game here is at 7:10. So 7:10 here, right here. Bassitt here with the Mets going against the Atlanta Braves. 7-run over-under. Mets are favored. We'd love to see that a little bit lower of an over-under, and the Mets are favored. So pretty good look right there, and he's playing at home. So really, really good look right here for Bassitt, and he's a -170 to go ahead and go over 5.5 strikeouts. So he's also at 6.5 on other sites, so we get a whole strikeout bump down compared to other sites. 68% hit rate between this season and last season. 7 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10 games. In Atlanta is ranked 9th in K percentage versus right-handed pitchers. So top 10 matchup. He's playing at home, lower or under. The team is favored. -170 to go over. I mean, it's just a great look here. 7 out of 10 hit rate in his last 10 games. There's a lot to like about this prop here. So I understand why he's such a popular play, and I'm on board with this. He's hit this also in 5 straight games here. He's gone over the 5.5 strikeout mark. So, I mean, he's stayed consistent too. 6 strikeouts in the last 3 games. That's all you need, man. Also 6 innings pitched. So, yeah, he's in a pretty good spot here, I would say. Chris Bassitt is against the Atlanta Braves. That's a spot that I'm definitely liking today. But that's going to do it, man. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching. Again, if anyone is new, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. I seriously would appreciate it. Also, sign up for PrizePicks, 100% deposit match up to $100. Let me know if you guys use my code down in the description or down in the comments. I seriously would appreciate it, but the link is in the description. But yeah, that's going to do, man. I appreciate watching. It's definitely a lighter day, I will say that. Always take everything at your own risk. Play everything at your own risk. Pretty self-explanatory right there. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Appreciate watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.